Hello everybody, this is Detective Daddy from Boston, Massachusetts, and as you can see I'm making a video about Nichols. These are actually all empty. I just dumped all those out right here because I want to sort them all. There's ones that say like BU, other ones that were blank, this one here, blank, another one that said BU on it. This one here said S mint marks, so I don't know what was in there. Another blank one, so I dumped them all out and put them right here. I also have another 10 rolls of 40s and 50s. That one says 50s minus 1, so there's only 39 instead of 40 in there, I guess. Some of these have been sitting here for years. So I want to sort them all out, get them all dated, cataloged, all that good jazz. And I'm making a video on it. Why? Because I'm bored. I'm absolutely bored. You can't get coins in the bank. It's too hot out to go and detect. I can't go to the beach because there's too many people on it. So I figured, what the heck? Let's do some cataloging. Let's have some fun. So once I get all the 30s together, I'll be back. Okay, everybody, this is the stack of 39 Philadelphias I have. That's literally all I have. The wrapper said 38s, 39s. Maybe I had 138 and gave it away to somebody that needed it. I don't know, but that's it. There's almost a full roll there. There's, what? 2, 3. There's 3 short of a full roll of 39 Philadelphia. So what I'm going to do is, on the 39 Philadelphia, if everybody knows, there's the double Monticello in the back. So I got my scope over there that's buried right now. It's hiding behind my can of off, and it has duct tape on it and all this other great stuff. So I'm going to clear that out, set up my laptop, and if I find anything, I'll be right back. And if not, then over here I have all 1940s. There's what, almost 8 rolls there. And I think there's another, what is that, 5 or 6 rolls in 1950s that I'm going to be sorting through. Which on these here, I'm looking for the 1950D because in my Jefferson album right here, right here, I don't have a 1950D. I can't believe it. I'm like, wow, I don't have one. I know I found one last year. So now I just got to go and sort through all those, find it, put it in the album, check that box off. So yeah, that's really the reason why I started this. I wanted to find the 1950D. And then when I was looking at all the wrappers and there's, miscellaneous and BU and just a whole bunch of crazy coins. This stack over here is a lot of the miscellaneous BUs. There are some really nice ones from the 60s and 70s. I didn't separate them yet. There's a lot of S mint marks, and there's a lot of from like the 80s and 90s that are, in great condition. That's great, but there was so many of them made. I don't know if I'm going to keep them or not. I might put them to the side. You guys leave comments below if you hold on to 80s and 90s. And for some weird reason, there's a bunch of 2019 Philadelphias in there. So those are probably just going to get tossed back, thrown in my spare change box here, which tomorrow I'm bringing all my change into a store. The last Monday and Tuesday I was using cash, and they really didn't have any change, and at one point I got 90 cents in Nichols because that's literally all they had. So I told her I had a whole bunch of change at home, which I do. There's actually some bills in there, but there's quarters and all this other stuff, so I'm going to sort through all that and bring it to the store tomorrow because, she's a nice cashier, and I'm going to bring in all my spare change and give it to her so they have some change for their store to help run their business. And yeah, so that's kind of the project I'm on tonight. It's quite a project. It's going to take a couple hours, which is fine. Can't detect, can't coin roll hunt, so this is what we're doing. And I'll be back once I look through any of these. If I see any double Monticellos, I'll chime you back in. Okay, but I just wanted to make sure everybody knew what the doubling on Monticello looks like in the 1939. We get very close to this here, and as you can see, right in here, see like the N, the double in here, it's very obvious. The O is extremely obvious right there. The V in 5, the M, the O again. We can definitely see the double in the N there. The T, look at the serifs. The S. So that's what we're looking for. I've already looked through a few. I don't see any. I still have, 31 to go. And I will let you know. Okay, everybody, so went through all the 39s that I had. No doubling at all. But what I did have, which is kind of cool, is this. Take a look at this. These are in great condition. They really are. Absolutely beautiful examples of a 39. What I'm actually going to do is pause this real quickly. I'm going to bring the microscope out so you can see the whole coin at once. There we go. That's much better. I mean, look at the detail on this. I don't even see a lot of bag marks or anything. This one is going to be put into a 2x2. I mean, it does, unfortunately, I see up there up top there has the Ring of Death. But it's in great condition, so I'm going to put it in a 2x2. I'm going to show you the other one right here. And this one here, again, this one's even better. I mean, just look at the hair detail on that. Just absolutely beautiful. A little bit of a bag mark on the cheek. Not too bad. And it looks like it might have a little bit of the Ring of Death up there up top. If you look right up there, maybe just a little bit, but I don't see any down below. But two of the coins out of 37 were in really good condition. So now what I'm going to do is sort through these ones here, all the 1940s by date. They're all going to be out here. These ones here, the 30s, minus the two that I have, which is these ones here. These are going to get put into my 2x2 holders that I have, which are literally everywhere. And yeah, so we're going to get into the 40s, and I'll be back. Okay, everybody, I got the 1940s all sorted out. Everything's everywhere. So over here is the this stack right here, these from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this 5 stack is all 1940 Philadelphias. These are the 1940 San Franciscos. I had no Denvers. This 5 right here, 1941 Philadelphias. Then we have 1941 Denver, 1941 San Francisco. This stack here is 1942 Philadelphia, no silver. Then we jump over to 1946, which I almost had a full roll because each stack of these is 10. So 1946 Philadelphia, 46 Denver, 46 San Francisco, 47 Philly, Denver, San Francisco, 48 Philly, Denver, San Francisco, 49 Philly, Denver, San Francisco. Down here is 43. These are all the silver. Philly, Denver, San Francisco, 44 Philly, and 45 Philly. So those are all of them. Now, out of these here, certain ones I'm going to be looking for. 41S is a low mintage. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, it's like 5 of those. That's awesome. Excuse me, no. 41S, excuse me, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it looks like. So 70 of those. That's a great start. 42 Ds, which I don't have any, so I can't look for those because there is a D over D mint mark on that. I don't have it. The next one is the 43D, which is a low mintage. Now those are the silver, and I have 1, 2, 3 of those. So that is great. For continuing with the silver, the 43P, which I have the biggest stack of right here, has 2 errors. One is the double I, and the other one is the 3 over 2. So I'm going to be looking for all of these tonight. The next one is the 44S, which I do not have, would have been right here, is the low mintage. Don't have it. After that, we go to the 45Ps. There is a DDR, much like with the 1939. It's in Monticello and 5 cents. So I'm going to be checking for that on those. Getting into the 46S's, low mintage. 47S, low mintage. 1 each of those. 48S, I have 3 of those, also low mintage. 49S is actually a key date, believe it or not. That is a key date. Less than 10 million of these were minted. That is pretty cool. Let me actually bring that up real quick. 1 second, just so you can see it. See here? It's actually a nice shape. 1949. And let's flip it over. San Francisco. Less than 10 million minted. I had one sitting there. Didn't even realize it. How crazy is that? So, and also right here is the 49Ds, which has a D over S, and I'll be looking for those as well. So the semi-key dates, the low key dates, or low mintages, whatever, in key date coins, I'm going to be carding all those, putting those into, probably in here where I have my Nichols being stored. I'll be sliding them into that, so they'll be into safekeeping. And disappointingly, when I was going through the rolls that were over here, 2 rolls, not just one, actually had all 1950s in them. So I didn't have as many 1940s as I thought. Somehow I mislabeled them. So I've got a little bit of work to do here, and I'll be back and let you know what I find. Okay, everyone, I've been looking all over the place for the large and small S 1941 Jefferson nickel. And if you look right here, this is a prime example of them right here. And guess what? I have 1 of the large and 6 of the small. I'm going to bring those up so you can see them. Let me just switch screens real quickly here. Here we go. This is going to be a small date right here. A small S, excuse me. Let me bring it up so you guys can see it clearly. You can see that that has got a lot of space right in here. Now, I'm going to slide that out of the way. I'm going to show you the large S that I have right here. Here we go. Notice the difference. Let's see if I can do what they just did on that website and have them both on there at once. There you go. Look at that. Large S right there, small S right there. Now I have 6 of these. One of those, I'm assuming these are a lot more rare. I don't know. I have not looked at a value for these here, and as you can tell, they are worn. But still, an awesome find. That wraps up the 1941 S's. Okay, everybody, the first arrow we're going to be looking at, as you can see right here, is the 1943 silver war nickel with the double I. As you can see, it's, whoops, let me go back. I hate when I do stuff like that. Here we go. Let's get back there. I do have a touch screen. Sometimes I absolutely touch it. But it's literally right here. You can barely see it. The shadow's kind of covering a bit. So I can bring up another image if that's a little clearer. Here you go. Right in here. You can see that. Right in there is a double I. And there's the regular I. And that's what we're looking for. There's another image here. You can see it just on the brim of the nose right there. Double I. So I have a few of those to look through. And I'll be back. Okay, everybody, there is the stack of 43Ps. I didn't see anything that definitively said, yes, it was a double I. Couple questionables. There was a lot of wear on them, so I'm not going to, make something that, might or may not be there. I didn't see anything that was really clear-cut, so I decided no. So I'm looking at now is the 43 3/2, and as you can see, it's literally this little part right here that you're looking for. It almost looks like there's some doubling right there on the 4 as well, but you can see the flat part of the 2 where it comes up, and that's really the part that you're focusing on right there. So I'm going to take a look at these, see if we have one, and I'll let you know. Okay, everybody, unfortunately the 43Ps, no such luck. There was no 3/2 varieties. Additionally, I've already gone through the 49 D/S, and again, nothing there either. I'll show you what that looks like, just in case you're curious. Bring that up real quick. Here we go. And this is a 1949 D/S. It's an MS67 on PCS website. And if you look right in here, you'll be able to see where the S would have been right there. And that is a D/S variety. I did not have any, only had 4 to look at. Already checked them out, don't have them, so now I'm going to wrap all these up and get into all these 1950s. So I'll be back. Okay, everybody, this video is well over 10 minutes long already, and I don't want to make a really extremely long video, so what I'm going to do is wrap this one up for the 1940s. There was nothing in the 1930s, unfortunately. That rule is right there. I did have actually 2 more 1930s in the 1940s that I found. I checked them. They were in great condition, but guess what? They were not the DDRs. But I did look. Anyways, so these are what we found in here. This is the key date, 1949S. Then we did find the large mint mark on the 41S, which is great. Then we come down here to the silver. We have 3 semi-key date 1943Ds. Then over here we have 4 more semi-key dates, 1946S, 48, 48, and 48Ss. There was, I could have sworn, a 47S. I've already looked through the roll that it should have been in, which should have been right here. It's not there. I can't find it for some reason. I might have to look through this one here at another time and see if it's in there by accident. I think I might have accidentally put it somewhere. I know I seen it, but now I can't find it, so oh well. I know I had it, at least I think I did. But right now, these were the dates that I found out of here. There's 11 coins, 1 key date, large mint mark, and 7 semi-key dates that I found. And these are all of last year. Over here, this is where I've been sorting everything from this year. The top are the pennies, then you get into the nickels, and then you get quarters, dimes, silver, Canadians, foreigns, all that good jazz. Those I'll be doing around January time frame. Once I, as long as we can continue coin roll hunting. If not, it might be like in August, because I'll get just so bored. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you like it. Tried teaching a few things that I know. I know a lot of you know a lot more than I do on this topic as far as looking for varieties and errors and things like that. But this is a little bit of information that I know that I passed along. I hope you enjoyed it. And definitely make sure you see my previous video, the live stream I did. There is a massive, massive mega silver giveaway going on. So check that out, and check out Bella's dad, aka Phil, as he is in this as well. Well, that's it for now. Until next time, happy hunting.